Good evening and welcome into the 2026 Fantasy Football Draft Order Selection video. This season has several interesting storylines to follow. Can Clay repeat as champion after dethroning Jenks' three-peat? How will Alan Nielsen's mountain of acquired draft picks pan out? And will the newcomers, Cody, Pedro, and Hale, make a splash in 2026? Let's find out as we officially kick off fantasy football season with tonight's draft order selection. The way this will work is there will be 3 competitions. I will be randomly naming Roller Coaster Tycoon peeps after members of this league, and we will all be competing in a mini golf, a maze, and a go-kart race. Points will be assigned to each of us based on our performance in the 3 competitions, and that will determine this year's draft order. So without further ado, let's begin. First up is mini golf. For those of you that don't know, Roller Coaster Tycoon has a built-in random number generator, which determines how many shots each golfer takes per hole. Sometimes there will be hole-in-ones, other times it may take 5 shots. The lowest score on this mini golf will earn 10 points. Second lowest score will earn 9 points, and so on. Ties will result in equal points. So here we go.
Slightly downhill?
And slanting left.
No, it just seems that way because you only got one shoe on.
All right, here come our guests, and I have also randomized the order that we will be golfing at. This is going to be interesting because I don't think I can make it so there's only one person on this at a time. So we'll just have to keep track of them one at a time. So here is the order that we're going to be going in. It will be Pedro, Brian, Cody, Jackson, me, Abby, Hale, Alan, Clay, and Jay. All right, Pedro is going to kick us off here. And a nice little 2-putt to get his round started. Pedro off to a very hot start with back-to-back 2s. Uh-oh. And a pretty nasty 4 on the 3rd hole. Here we go with hole number 4. Back-to-back 4s after a hot start. And gets it through there nicely. And a tap in 2. And another tap in 2, which gives Pedro 16. On to our fearless leader, Brian, who is oddly enough a lefty. Oh, a bad miss there. But taps it in for 3. Another 3 for Brian. And consistency paying off for the commish. And there is a 4, pretty ugly 4 there. And a 3. Oof. And another 3 rounds out a 19 for Brian. Here comes one of our newcomers, Cody. You got to hit the ball, Cody. And he does with the 2. Good second shot there. Sets Cody up for a 3 on the third hole. Oh, you got to get it up that hill, Cody. And he makes his way to the 5th. On to the final hole. And Cody ends with an 18. Here comes Jackson. Very nice 2 to get his round started. Following it up with a 3. Another 3 for Jackson. A little bit of an ugly 4 there, but there's still 2 holes remaining. A very nice 2 to rebound a little bit. Oh, and we're all missing these tap-ins. Jackson ends the round with a 17. All right, here comes me. Can't miss that putt. 3 on the first hole. Good bounce back with a 2. Oh, yeah. That's a hole in one, baby. Oh, boy. Come on, man. You can do it. Oh, another one. I'm not even making this up, guys. This is genuinely random. And a 2, so that gives me a final of 13. Leader of the pack so far. Here comes Abby. None of us can make that tap in there. Abby starts it off with a 3. On to the third hole. Gets it up and around. And a nice little 3 on 3. Lots of golfers seem to be struggling with that 4th hole. A nice tap in 2. On to the 6th and final hole for Abby. And she makes a 2, giving her a score of 17. Here comes Hale, another newcomer. Everyone is missing that tap in on 1. There's another 3 for Hale. Oh, and we have another hole in one. Well done, Hale. And a 3 on the 4th hole. Looks like it'll be another 3 here, going into the final hole. And a very nice 2, giving Hale a score of 15. Here comes the King of Corn. Starting it off strong with a 2. Ooh, just missing the ace there. But getting a second 2 in a row. And a 3 for Allen on the 3rd. Nicely played 4th hole there. A Looking like a tap in. Yes, it is for the 5th hole. And another 2. Very, very good score for Alan with a 14. Here comes Clay. A little bit of struggles, but he cleaned it up nicely there. And there's a 3 for Clay. And another 3. On to the 5th. And that's going to be a 3. And finishing it out nicely with a 16. On to our final golfer. This is Jay. Very good start for Jay. Halfway through the round, Jay is looking pretty good. If he can get up and around on this next shot, he cannot. Let's see how he cleans this up. He gets a 4. Very nice tee shot on 5. Taps it in for 2. And, ooh, missing that tap in. A 3, giving Jay a score of 17. So after one round, here is the current scoreboard. I lead the way with 10 points. Alan has 9, Hale with 8. Pedro, Clay, both with 7. Jackson, Abby, and Jay with a 5. Cody with 2 points. And our commissioner at the bottom, earning just 1 point. However, we still have 2 more rounds to go. The next up is going to be the maze race.
Hold up, dude. I want to get this cheese here.
Ah! Shit!
Why don't you try the cheese under the green light, Charlie?
I want this cheese.
Round 2 is the maze race. I will once again randomly name the park guests, and we will watch them complete the following maze. Just like with mini golf, first to finish the maze will earn 10 points, second will earn 9, and so on. We all enter the maze one at a time, but I'm gonna edit the video so that we see all 10 of us simultaneously. And here is the order each of us will enter the maze. First is Brian, 2 is Pedro, 3 is Cody, 4 Jackson, 5 is Jay, 6 is Alan, 7 is Clay, 8 is Abby, 9 is Hale, and I am last. And here's a look at the updated scoreboard. Alan is now in first with 18, Hale with 16, Pedro with 14. I have 13 tied with Clay. Cody has 12, Jackson with 10, Abby with 7, and Brian with 5. We are now going to head to our final event, the go-karts. All right, we are on to our final round, which is the go-kart race. As you can see here, I have 10 go-karts ready to go. I will once again randomize the order, and as guests get into line, I will put those names on. Once they enter, I believe they randomly select their go-kart, so it's going to be kind of double random. This race will be 2 laps. The winner gets a victory lap, so you're going to see whichever one of us is out in front. We're going to go right past the station here and do a victory lap. Same scoring as before. If we have a tie at the end, there will be a tiebreaker, but hopefully that is not an issue. So here we go. All right, so the order you will see on screen now. We have Pedro, Jay, Jackson, Brian, Alan, Hale, Jenks, Clay, Cody, and Abby. That is the order that they will enter into the go-karts. I'm going to let them do that, and then we're going to see which karts they take. So here we go. I guess they do fill in one at a time. In the blue car, we have Pedro. Jay in the red car. Jackson is in yellow. Brian in the green car. Alan in the black car. Hale in the purple car. Jenks is in the orange car. Clay is in the light blue car. Cody in the brown car. And Abby in the white car. And here we go. Reminder, there will be a victory lap for whoever is in first. All right, and here is a look at the final standings and your 2026 fantasy draft order. With the first overall pick, we have Alan. Drafting second will be Hale. Cody will draft third. Pedro and Jackson tied, but since Jackson won the go-karts, he gets the tiebreaker and will have the 4th pick. Pedro will have the 5th pick. I myself will have the 6th pick. Clay with the 7th pick. Abby and Jay also tied with 11 points. But since Jay had the world's slowest maze time, Abby gets the tiebreaker and will draft 8th. Jay drafts 9th, which means our commissioner will draft in the 10 spot. Good luck to all of you this season. I hope you enjoyed this draft order video. I'll see you in a few weeks when we draft for real. Goodbye, everybody.